Good morning. Good morning,
Ananya.
Toastmasters and fellow youth leaders.
Good
The
morning.
theme for today, the theme for today is your voice, your power. This means that your words are important, whether you are sharing ideas, asking questions, or standing up for yourself. When I was in high school, I had a classmate who used to bully me. One day, things got so bad, I didn't know what to do. I was so distraught that I had to ask my parents what I could do. Then, my father taught me how to be assertive and how to stand up for myself. The next day, I confronted my bully and I asked him, how would you feel if you were the one being bullied? And since we have just 1.5 years left of school life, do you want to carry good memories of our friendship or bad memories? Those words hit him hard. And he felt bad and apologized to me. He realized what he did was wrong. Then, I forgave him, and since then we have been and we are still good friends. Fellow leaders, fellow leaders, fellow leaders. Yes.
Yes.
Fellow leaders, you don't need to be loud. You just need to be brave enough to speak up, whether it is for yourself or if it is for someone who has not quite found their voice yet. With that being said, it is my honor to welcome someone who leads with both voice and action. He is currently studying in 11th grade at Aryan. He aims to get into IIT. Apart from academics, his interests are in sports like badminton and swimming. He is also good at photography. He also likes watching Formula 1 races. Also, he is a pro guitarist who is certified by the University of West London. With that being said, let us give a huge applause to welcome our President Aryan.
Okay, so I hereby call upon the meeting number 2. I hereby open meeting number 2 of Youth Leadership Program. So today I want to talk about our theme, that is your voice, your power. So it is something, our voice, something invisible but very powerful. It's something that each one of us holds. Your voice is more than just the words you speak. It is the way with which you express your opinions, your feelings, your ideas. It is something with which you can tell who you are and what you believe in. And in a world that often tries to quiet us, choosing to speak, to really speak, is a very bold and powerful move. Think about it. Every moment in history, every change maker, every great leader, they began with one thing, a simple voice. Not always the loudest, but the most courageous. And the beauty about your voice is that no one else has lived your story. No one else has felt your feelings. No one else has lived your dreams. So this is what makes it very powerful and unique. And use it, not just to impress, but to impact. Not just to talk, but to transform. Speak with honesty, listen with empathy, and communicate with purpose. Your voice can challenge ideas, build bridges, and show the light to others. So remember, your voice is your power.
Imagine a spark igniting a fire, a curiosity that fuels your dream, and a young mind that is ready to take on the world. Hi everyone, my name is Idanth, and I'm thrilled to share my story with you. I was born on December 15th, 2013 in the vibrant city of Bangalore. You know what makes me feel loved and special? My parents always tell me that I'm the God-gifted child, and I completely agree with them. Good morning, one and all present here. From a young age, I've always been curious about the world. Whether it was taking apart toys just to figure out how they worked or asking endless why questions. Both my parents are from Bangalore too. My dad, Suresh Jagannath, is an advocate, which is just a fancy word for a lawyer. But to me, it means someone who fights for what's right. My mom's name is Sushma KP, and she's working hard to become a career counselor, helping people figure out what to do in life. Together, they built a home filled with love, learning, and laughter. I feel very lucky because we spend a lot of time together. My mom and I love playing games, whether it is board games, football, or helping her cook something fun in the kitchen. With my dad, I have amazing intellectual conversations. He asks me questions about the world, listens to my answers, and makes me feel like my opinions really matter. That's where I think I developed my love for speaking and expressing my ideas. I'm the only child in my family, which means I get all the attention and give all the attention. Even though I don't have brothers or sisters, I have lots of close friends. At school, to feel like my extended family, we play together, share jokes, and support each other. I study at Sri Aurobindo Memorial School and I've just been promoted to class 6. My favorite subjects are English, maths, and science. I love reading books, discovering new words, and exploring ideas. In the future, I dream of standing on a stage, speaking in front of thousands, maybe even giving a TED talk. I want to become a world-class public speaker, someone who inspires people with stories and ideas. I also want to become a great businessman who has businesses which get a yearly revenue of $1 billion per year. I also want to become a cricketer who inspires young entrepreneurs and sportsmen to chase their dreams and dream big. Now let me tell you about my hobbies. I enjoy playing cricket, which keeps me active and energetic, and I'm pretty good at chess, which has taught me patience and strategy. But the thing I love the most is public speaking. It makes me feel confident, alive, and ready to take on the world. I joined the youth leadership program because I want to improve my public speaking skills, learn how to express my thoughts clearly, and become even more confident. I'm also excited to make new friends, have fun, and grow as a speaker. I would like to end my speech with a quote that fuels me with extreme motivation every day. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Thank you.
Shall I start?
Yes.
Life is like a journey that must be traveled. Life is like a journey that must be traveled, and you will encounter bumpy roads. A very good morning to all the Toastmasters and leaders present here. On the day of 5th March 2010, there were two main events happening at the same place. On one hand, there was a curfew going on between Hindus and Muslims, and in the other, a family was seen ecstatic in a hospital because a new human being had entered their lives. They decided to name the baby with uniqueness, and thus the name Ananya was born. My grandmother wasn't really happy when she heard the news because I was basically the third female child born and there was no sign of a male child in our family. But my parents, on the other hand, were over the moon, treated me and pampered me like I was a princess until after 4 years, my brother Pratham was born. His name meaning first, but if you ask me, he never really came first in anything. He is in 5th grade but annoys me more than a first grader does. And if I complain to my parents, they always reply with he is not matured yet, which makes me roll my eyes. I always used to ask them why there was a need of another child. I mean, weren't my tantrums enough? And they always replied with so that you wouldn't feel lonely. And honestly speaking, being lonely is better than being his sister. Just kidding. No matter how much he irritates me, he will never be able to shake off the love and care that I have for him deep down. Now, coming to me. I am currently studying in 10th grade in BGS Public School and am campaigning for the role of head girl. I do pretty well in academics and am known as an all-rounder. I do dancing, singing, acting, anchoring, play sports like badminton and swimming, and can also sleep for 15 hours in a go. But I wasn't always like this before 8th grade. You see, before 8th grade, I was known as an average and grateful child with insecurities who thought she was good for nothing. But when I joined hostel in 8th grade, it was then did I realize my actual worth. There is a saying that goes, a bottle of water costs 50 cents at a supermarket, $2 at the gym, $3 at a movie theater, and $6 on an aeroplane. It is the same water, but the only thing that changes its value is the place. It showed me that it isn't me who is the problem, but the lack of opportunities around me which made me feel like that. I have done plenty of stage performances, and I must mention that I do have stage fear. For example, before entering the stage, my hands and legs start shaking. It is as if my blood inside my face starts boiling, and my mind starts to go completely blank. And even now, isn't visible that my legs are shaking, and I try to make sure it isn't noticeable. Although I love dancing, my real passion is acting. But I don't see any future with it, and it will always remain as a favorite hobby. As for my goals, my current goals is to just score above 95% in boards and to become a good leader, and that is how I came here. My mom introduced me to this course, and I was reluctant to go because in every other course that she had made me join into, halfway through it, and I would already start to feel sleepy. But in this case, it wasn't so because in these sessions I was so engaged that sleeping wouldn't even occur to my mind. And I do not regret my decision coming here, and I don't even think I will. But as for now, I hope we all enjoy and learn and work together to become unique leaders of tomorrow. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Saanvi. Today I'm going to tell you my life story. I was born January 16th, 2011, right here in Bangalore. From all the stories I've heard, I was quite the little entertainer. I had this one particular trick. I would flash the biggest, cutest smile at anyone who came to visit, and just when they thought I was the friendliest baby ever, I would burst into tears. Let's just say I was very friendly from a distance. Speaking of people who've had to deal with all my tricks over the last 14 years, my parents, Divya and Rohit, are both software engineers. They're not the overly strict type, but not the do whatever you want type either. Just somewhere in the middle, which works pretty well for me. They let me explore my interests and try new things. Now, I don't have any siblings. Thank God. I like having the last slice of pizza to myself. But I do have a sibling in fur, my dog, Gamji. He is a 3-year-old Labrador who genuinely believes that he's part human. He's super friendly and playful, and firmly thinks that my bed is actually his. As for school, I'm in 9th grade in Sri Aurobindo Memorial School. My favorite subjects would be science and languages. I like understanding how things work and finding new ways to express my thoughts and views. I've also recently started gaining interest in economics. The way it combines logic, people, and understanding is something I find very interesting. Outside of school, I have lots of hobbies. I play the veena, the harmonica, and I enjoy table tennis. One of my favorite ways to spend time is by writing poems. Sometimes they're serious, sometimes they're silly, but either way, it helps me put thoughts into words. Other than this, I'm a huge movie buff and I love Bollywood. One of my favorite actors would be Shah Rukh Khan and Hrithik Roshan. I joined YLP because I want to become more confident in my speaking and learn how to express all my thoughts in a clear and concise manner. I look forward to meeting new people and growing together because hey, why be a good speaker when you can be a great one? Thank you.
And good morning on all present right over here and good morning to my Toastmasters. So today I'm going to say about my lifestyle and when I was small to when I was in grade 6. So I'm Harshitha, I'm grade 7, I'm 13 years old. My hobbies are to do painting, coloring and play chess, and I gently request you guys also to play chess. It can improve your reading skill as well as your concentration skill. And my favorite sport is football. The reason why I like football is I'm a fan of Ronaldo and usually I watch the football match. Even I don't miss even a single football match as I'm a fan of football player already. And I have 3 cousin sisters and 3 cousin brothers. So 3 cousin sisters' favorite color are like pink, orange and blue, and cousin brothers' favorite color are black, red and orange. And mostly whenever we go to our village, I used to play football. I don't know why I'm too interested in to play football. I'm sorry, I forgot to say where I was born and when I was born. And so I was born in Tamil Nadu in October 10th and 2012 at 9:45 a.m. And so the time when I was born, my parents, I saw my parents were just giving water from their eyes. And I was so happy that I remember even that moment. So I was too happy as to be a child for my parents. And my hobbies, I just said, and my ambition is to become a cardiologist. Like the reason why I like to become a cardiologist is I like to learn about heart. So whenever in my science book there will be some hot pictures, I used to cut that and stick it in my nose. So I like to learn about heart. And even my cousin grandmother and cousin grandfather, both are doctors. And even I know them very well. Whenever I'm not feeling well, my mother used to give a call to them and they'll be like, my daughter is not feeling well, just give her a medicine. Instead of going to doctor and wasting money, my mother used to just call my cousin grandmother and cousin grandfather like, she's not feeling well, she's having headache, she's having like this, that. My mother used to call to them. And I have an elder sister named as Nithika. She is grade 10 and she studies in Delhi Public School, Bangalore South. And she is 15 years old and her favorite color is violet. Actually, whenever I go to her school, there will be more than 10 friends around her. And when I go to my classes, there will be not a single friend. They will be like, go Harshitha, I can't play with you. I'm not interested to play, I have to study like that. But actually, I'm interested to study SST and science. I actually scored ITA scored 78 in SST. I was a class topper as in 6th standard. So my mother used to say, your sister has these many friends, you don't have any single friend. I used to be like, ma'am, I don't know because of my color or I don't have any, because of my color or the fear, no one used to talk to me. And when I was in grade 4, our school conducted a public speaking competition between me and my friend Rohit. That time I had slight fear. I was frozen due to the stage fear. And I told about this problem to my parents. And my father decided me to join an English learning class. At the beginning of the English learning class, it was quite slow and boring. So I was like, Papa, I'm not interested to learn English only. I want to study SST. So my father said, you should learn, and he compelled me. For 1 year. For 1 year, I was learning English in that SPA class. There are some teachers who were too strict, who don't used to behave kind to me. But actually, I am thankful to God. I got a Toastmaster who are too gentle to me, and they are not at all rude. Actually, I like this class more than the previous class. And once I was in grade 7, now I'm in grade 7, the first day again our school conducted a competition. But that time I had no fear. I had little fear, but at the top first, and after 4 to 5 minutes I continued to speak fluently. Then my friend Roshit. So the principal was very shocked. Harshitha, at the last, like class to last year, you were too scared of English. He was like, ma'am, I'm sorry, ma'am, I don't study properly like that. But I decided to be a public speaker. And the main reason why I came to Toastmasters is I want to be a public speaker. And one more reason why I want to be a public speaker is I want to speak in fluent English and I want to be confident to the person who I speak. Thank you.
Huge round of applause.
Exploring yourself is the most satisfactory feeling rather than exploring anything or anyone. Warm greetings to everyone present here. This is Srinidhi from 10th Standard, APS Public School. So counting 2 days from today, I'll be turning 15. So yeah, I was born in 3rd June 2010. I'm from Hyderabad, a city which is famous for Charminar, and I live in Bangalore since 10 to 12 years. So yeah, I've been studying here since my preschool. I've almost changed 3 schools, and currently I study 10th in Acharya Pathashala Public School, Basangudi. My family is of 6 members: me, my mother, my father, my brother, and my grandparents. My grandparents live in Hyderabad due to Bangalore's weather, you know. My brother is currently in 5th, who's cute to everyone but quite irritating to me. Only because I call him irritating doesn't mean that I don't like him. After all, he is the dearest one to my heart. But being an elder sister, I will not say this to him because my ego comes in between. So yeah, I am aspiring to become a corporate lawyer in future, and I would like to study in DMS College of Law, as my father thinks that it's one of the best colleges in Bangalore. My father, Nandakishore Chagapuram, is a finance process automation manager in Volvo company, and my mother, Anupama Chagapuram, is a housewife who never gets tired of her 2 naughty children who are always fighting. My hobbies are to read books. Currently, I am in a race to complete Harry Potter's edition. I know I am quite late, but it's better late than never. I also like to sing. I'm a Carnatic singer who I was actually preparing for my junior exam, but due to the 10th standard, I gave a break to it. I also like gardening. And yeah, I don't have anything called my favorite subject. It's because I couldn't figure it out. What was it? Basically, in 7th, when I found chemistry interesting, gradually it lost its importance as it started becoming tough. And when I found biology interesting in 8th, the teacher didn't allow it to cooperate with me. So being a aspiring to become a corporate lawyer, made me realize that cooperating and focusing on all subjects is very important for me. And I'm also currently my goal is to score 95+% in my 10th boards. And also I also want to become a very good public speaker. That's because my school often conducts debate competitions, essay writings, and anchoring programs, where I feel that I have to improve in all such things. And that's why I'm here. I would like to thank YLP for conducting such a good program, which is helpful for students like me. I believe that this would not only help for my school programs but also have a great impact on my future goals. Thank you. Have a great day ahead.
All the very best to you. Speak.
There was a boy who lived in January. He led a happy and wonderful life. He was pampered by his parents with a lot of love, care and affection. And then there came a big tragedy in his life. On July 21st, 2011, a new person came into his life. Good morning, Toastmasters and fellow young leaders present here. Yes, that little girl was me. Myself, Siri. That means wealth. My father is Manjunath, who is a businessman. So what I like about him is that he's so passionate towards his business and a very humble gentleman. Of course, in every girl's life, there will be a hero who is their father. It's the same in my life. Even in my life, my father is my hero. And my mom, Deena, who is a homemaker and a wonderful cook, completed her diploma in interior design. She also has a small handmade crochet business, which is also customizable. Cuddly Secret Stitch is her Instagram handle. If you are interested, do catch me up during the day so that I can help you follow her on Instagram. In the beginning, I started off with the story of a little boy who lived in Jainagar. That boy is my brother, Srinivas, who is pursuing his second year engineering. So you guys know Tom and Jerry, right?
Yes.
Yes. Me and my brother are the same way. But even though we quarrel a lot, at the end of the day, we love each other a lot. I'm studying in 9th standard in RMS International School. I like drawing, painting, and cycling for fun, and I love basketball. Basketball is my passion. Basketball improves physical fitness and develops teamwork. When I grow up, I want to become, I will take computer science just like my brother and follow his path. At school, my favorite subject was English because of stories. Yes, I love reading storybooks, particularly Harry Potter books. Ever since I was a little kid, I used to be shy to talk to others or in front of other people. Pavani, who is my cousin sister, suggested me to join this youth leadership program. On the first day I came here, I was so nervous and scared to talk in front of you. But the day before I came here, I was so happy and excited, looking forward for this day. I hope after this youth leadership program, I'll be brave enough to talk to others and get over my stage fear. And someday in the future, you'll also hear my story of the girl who lived in China. Thank you.